uncertainty. So during calculation, like you are performing, like you are measuring temperature and you are measuring that temperature for 10 times. And let's suppose you forgot about the number of values, that how many times you measure the temperature, right? Or maybe some value like this that you suddenly forgot that what was the actual number. So then we got uncertainty in our result. So we are going to say it may be around 2 or it may be around 3, or we say that the final result will be around 3 or 4. So that is called uncertainty. So there are some rules and there are some calculations that will set our results with uncertainty values. So basically it is the doubt that occurs in the result or final obtained value due to random errors, right? So this is called uncertainty. So random error means there is no specific type of error that is completely random. So it may happen due to like external condition. If we talk about random error, so in random error, what actually happens? It is due to maybe there is some change in external condition, right? So due to that external condition, you will get some doubts in your results, or maybe some fluctuations in the value between higher value and the smaller value. And when you are repeating the experiment and you are taking average value, so these are all the things that will change your result. It may also happen due to human reaction. Like there are two students performing the experiment and they are using a stopwatch. तो definitely दोनों का reaction time different होगा. So definitely अगर half readings first student ने record किए and the half of the reading recorded by the second one, तो definitely time में difference मिलेगा क्योंकि दोनों का reaction time different होगा. So this is called random types of errors. Or we can also say that if windows are open of the lab और आप पेंडुलम का कोई एक्सपेरिमेंट कर रहे हो, तो डेफिनेटली उसकी वजह से आपके रिजल्ट्स में चेंजेस आएंगी क्योंकि विंड उसे आकर डिस्टर्ब करेगी. So these are type of random errors, and due to these random error, we got the value of uncertainty in our calculations. Or further for uncertainty, we can say uncertainty. So let's suppose if you want to find out the value for uncertainty, so you need to choose the maximum value from the data, subtract minimum value from the data and divide by 2. So this is like a simple thing to find out the uncertainty. But there are some rules, there are some decimal point rules that we have to apply on values. For example, if we have a set of values, for example, we got some data like this. We got the value 4.0. We are finding some value that is equals to x, and we got value 4.0, 4.2, 4.8, 4.3, 4.1, 4.7. So these are the set of values that we recorded during the experiment. And you can see there are different variations. The first value we got is 4, the third is 4.8, then the last one is again 4.7, and the second last is 4.1. So there is like fluctuations in values, right? Between 4 and 4.8. So continuously you are getting different value. Even you are not getting constant value for 2 or 3 times. You are getting different value every time. So in this particular case, what you have to do, you have to find out the difference in the value of x by selecting the maximum value and the minimum value divided by 2. So your answer will be equals to 4 point, sorry, 0.4, and it will be either plus, either minus, right? Because in the value of 4, you can also add zero point 0.4, so you will get value 0.4. And let's suppose from 4.8, if we subtract zero point 0.4, so you will again get the same middle value 4.4, right? So this is called uncertainty, because you have like uncertain in the range of the value between 4 and 4.8. तो आप एग्जैक्टली नहीं बता सकते कि मतलब ये 4 के क्लोज है या 4.8। अब इसके बीच में कोई भी वैल्यू हो सकती है एग्जैक्ट, ठीक है, लेकिन आप अपनी रिकॉर्ड के अकॉर्डिंगली अनसर्टेन हो, क्योंकि आपके पास कोई कांस्टेंट वैल्यू बीच में आ ही नहीं रही कि आप उससे सेलेक्ट कर लो कि दीज आर कंटिन्यूसली रिपीटिंग वैल्यू, सो दैट इज द फाइनल वैल्यू. So we will write down our final answer like x is equals to 4.4 plus minus 0.4. और ये प्लस माइनस का कॉन्सेप्ट आप बहुत सिंपली
So I
अप्लाई.
have a question.
हम्म.
Why are we using 4.4 specifically?
Basically 4.4 is the middle value, right? And let's suppose if we subtract the value from 4.4, right? So you will get the answer 4.0. And if we add the value like this, let's suppose in the mid we have 4.4. This is true value, right? Because this is the average value. Definitely when we have to take the average, क्योंकि जब आपके पास experiment होता है, so you took different values and then find out the average value. So when we find out the average value from this data set that we already have in example, so you will get answer 4.4, right? Because 4 plus 4.8 divided by 2, you will get answer 4.4. So this 4.4 is your true value. ठीक है, इसे हम कहते हैं ट्रू वैल्यू, जो कि आपने एवरेज कैलकुलेट किया है. बट अगेन वी आर वेरी अनसर्टेन बिटवीन द रेंज ऑफ 4 and 4.8. So that's why 0.4 is your uncertain value. 4.4 is true value. And let's suppose in 4.4, if you add up 0.4, so you will get the answer 4.8. That's why we are using plus sign. And let's suppose if we subtract zero point 0.4, so you will get answer 4.0, which is your least value or the minimum value in your data, right? ये जो 4.4 हमने फाइंड आउट किया बेसिकली, ये तो हम एवरेज वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करेंगे इस पूरे डेटा की. ठीक है, जब आप इस डेटा की एवरेज वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करोगे, सो दैट विल बी इक्वल्स टू 4.4. ठीक है, क्योंकि ये तो हमने डायरेक्ट अनसर्टेनिटी को डिस्कस किया है, हमने एवरेज वैल्यू तो फाइंड ही नहीं की. So for true value, you have to perform your normal calculation. For uncertainty, you have to study about the rules, regulation to apply and how to use the concept of uncertainties on the data set we are using, right? तो ये आपके
Yes,
पास.
sir.
हाँ, अब इस 4.4 को आप ट्रू वैल्यू भी कह सकते हो, और समटाइम्स और इन सम प्लेसेस पीपल आल्सो यूज टू टेक इट एज प्रिंसिपल वैल्यू, क्योंकि ये बेसिक है. इसी की बेसिस पे आप अनसर्टेनिटी को फाइंड आउट कर रहे हो. सो इट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड प्रिंसिपल वैल्यू. So if you are not writing true value, so you can write principal value. Both are correct. And this is called uncertainty. मतलब अब आपके पास 4.4 वैल्यू है ना, तो अब आप इसमें अनसर्टेन इस सेंस में हो कि अगर मैं इसमें 0.4 ऐड कर दूं, सो आई एम गेटिंग मैक्सिमम वैल्यू ऑफ द डेटा. एंड इफ आई सब्ट्रैक्ट 0.4, सो आई एम गेटिंग मिनिमम वैल्यू ऑफ डेटा. तो दोनों पॉसिबिलिटीज हो सकती हैं, वो भी ये भी. ठीक है. सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड अनसर्टेनिटी. मतलब कोई एक तरफ कंक्लूजन नहीं निकल रहा, दोनों तरफ इक्वल आपके पास वेटेज आ रहे हैं दोनों बातों में. तो दोनों में से कोई भी हो सकती है. राइट.
Yes, sir.
And if we talk about how to write down uncertainties value and how to find out uncertainties in different operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Because ये तो हमने एक जर्नल से एग्जांपल ली थी कि अनसर्टेनिटी होती क्या है बेसिकली. So we have to know that in different operations, what are the principles to use them with the concept of uncertainties. So first of all, we have to know about rules of writing. Rules of writing uncertainty with principal value या true value. अच्छा, ये वाला टॉपिक वैसे तो ये फर्स्ट चैप्टर है एएस का, लेकिन ये टॉपिक आपके पास A2 में यानी नेक्स्ट ईयर में पेपर 5, जो कि एक एटीपी टाइप का पेपर होता है, समझाने के लिए इजी मेथड यही है, उसमें 2 क्वेश्चंस ही होते हैं. सो इसके क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 में ये अनसर्टेनिटी लाजमी उसके टेबल में आपने कैलकुलेट करनी होती है. तो ये टॉपिक वहां पर भी आपके पास यूज होगा A2 में भी नेक्स्ट ईयर. सो दिस इज इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर A2 ऑल्सो. So first of all, if we take the same value that we discussed for example in the previous part, let's suppose 4.4 plus minus 0.4. So this is the ideal value we are writing for uncertainty, and you can apply all the points that we are writing on this example. So the first point is that uncertainty should not be greater than the principal value. This is a very common simple point. Should not be greater than the principal value. So the first point is very like a common sense point. We all know that true value always will be always greater than the uncertainty value. Second point is for decimal point. So decimal point is also very important in writing uncertainty. So decimal point, you can see there is a decimal point in uncertainty, and we are writing all the points for uncertainty, not for true value or principal value, क्योंकि हमने uncertainty सीखना है. ट्रू वैल्यू के बारे में तो हमें पता है, 2 सिग्निफिकेंट फिगर्स लिखने होते हैं हमें. ठीक है. सो डेसिमल पॉइंट ऑफ अनसर्टेनिटी शुड बी आइदर इक्वल और लेस देन डेसिमल पॉइंट ऑफ प्रिंसिपल वैल्यू. For example, if we write down this answer as 4.4 plus minus 0.41. So this is not the right way to write down your answer in uncertainty with true value, because you can see that your decimal point or the decimal values in uncertainty is greater than the principal value, right? So you have to use either equal, that is the best option, that always use equal decimal point for both. And in our questions we also do the same thing, we use same decimal point because that is the easy way to write down your answers. And the third point is related to the exponential powers when we are writing answers in 10 to the power something. So that is the third point. Let's suppose when we are writing answer in exponential form, so the exponential power of the principal value, अब उसकी 10 की पावर ऊपर कुछ भी लिखी हुई हो, ठीक है, हम एक जर्नल बात कर रहे हैं. So that exponential power of principal value and of uncertainty should be the same, right? Let's suppose if we write down few examples, then try to identify which one is correct. First one is, let's suppose 7.65, 10 to the power 6, plus minus, this is uncertainty, 2.16 exponent 5. And in the same way, if we write 7.65 exponent 6 plus minus 0.216 exponent 6, this is another option. Third one, 7.65 exponent 6 plus minus 0.22, if we round it off, 10 to the power 6. So which option is best according to point number 3? So from these three options, which one is best for point number 3, जिसमें हमने ये आइडेंटिफाई करना है कि 10 टू दी पावर जो है वो दोनों की सेम होनी चाहिए. So if we select the option number 3, so in option number 3 you can see uh, principal value is same, 7.65 exponent 6, but you can see uncertainty values are different. So in the first option, like in this option, if we compare the decimal point, so power is 2.16. So we have to write down like 0.216, because you can see the powers are not same. Here is we have power 6 and here we have power 5. So these two are not same. So this is not the right way to write down your answer for uncertainty. Second, in the second option, what is the problem? The number or the numbers after decimal points are greater than the true value. Powers are same, but rule number 2 is not applicable on the second option. So this is also wrong. In the third option, principal value is again same, and you can see decimal values are also same and their power are also same. So third option is correct. Okay, any confusion?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Yeah. Can you explain why the second part was incorrect?
Okay, so basically in second part, you can see after decimal, we have three digits, right?
Yeah.
0.216. And according to point number two, we discussed decimal point should be either equal or less, right?
Oh, okay.
So that is the problem. Point number two is not applicable on this option. So that's why it is wrong.
Okay,
So
sir.
third option is correct because it is completely fine from three option. And secondly, now we have to discuss about different operations, like if we apply uncertainty on addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So let's see how these uncertainties rules are applicable on practical values. So first of all, we start with the basic addition and subtraction. Then we will start with multiplication and division. So first of all, addition and subtraction. Okay, so basically, if we consider journal equation, right, we are not writing values because first of all, we need to know about the rules and the method to solve the equations. Then we will use different values to find out exact uncertainties. Let's suppose we have two options. First one, a plus b is equals to y. Second is a minus b is equals to y. So these are two different scenarios. We have two different equations to solve. First one is for addition a plus b, second one is for subtraction a minus b. And let's suppose uh, the value of a is equals to 4.2 plus minus 0.1. You can see it is completely correct according to all the rules of uncertainty. And b is equals to 1.5 plus minus 0.2. Now, if we start with the addition operation, so first of all, we are solving if y is equals to a plus b. So first of all, you need to do the basic thing. We have to add principal value. So first of all, we add up all the principal values, that is 4.2 plus 1.5. So we will get answer 5.7. This is the principal value. And if we use the subtraction equation, y is equals to a minus b, so definitely we have to perform the same but with minus sign. So y is equals to 4.2 minus 1.5. So y is equals to 2.7. So these are the simple operation that we can apply on principal value. Now, the important thing, uncertainty. So if we talk about uncertainty in both values, and uncertainties are also given for value A and value B. But always remember when we are solving uncertainty, so we are talking about like errors, क्योंकि हमने अभी डिस्कस किया था अनसर्टेनिटी टेक्स प्लेस ड्यू टू रैंडम एरर्स. और एक सिंपल सी लॉजिकल बात है कि एरर्स को आप ऐड कर सकते हो बट एरर्स को आप सब्ट्रैक्ट नहीं कर सकते, राइट? बिकॉज अगर आपने एक एक्सपेरिमेंट में एक मिस्टेक कर दी उसका इम्पैक्ट आपके रिजल्ट पर आएगा। ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि उस मिस्टेक को किसी और चीज से कवर कर लो। जब तक उसको सही नहीं करोगे वो मिस्टेक आपकी कैरी फॉरवर्ड रहेगी, राइट? In the same way, like in school exams, if we got like 45 marks out of 50 in midterm, right? So उन 5 marks को आप कवर नहीं कर सकते आगे। ठीक है, आप आउट ऑफ 100 ले आओ इन फाइनल, लेकिन वो 5 marks स्टिल वहां पे मिसिंग है, राइट? सो एरर्स एड अप हो सकते हैं, बट एरर्स को आप सब्ट्रैक्ट नहीं कर सकते, राइट? सो
Okay.
दिस इज द आइडिया बिहाइंड इट, बिकॉज मोस्टली अगर हम मैथमेटिकल देखें तो हम कर सकते हैं, कोई इतना मसला नहीं है। वी जस्ट सब्ट्रैक्ट 0.2 माइनस 0.1, इट विल बी इक्वल्स टू 0.1। बट concept is different because in uncertainties we are talking about random errors, right? अब let's suppose आप लैब में एक्सपेरिमेंट कर रहे थे and let's suppose windows are open and there is very strong wind moving over there, और उसकी वजह से आपका एक्सपेरिमेंट डिस्टर्ब हो गया, आपको पता भी नहीं चला। ठीक है, अब उसको कैसे कवर करेंगे हम? मतलब उसको हम माइनस तो नहीं कर सकते अब अपनी वैल्यू में से, उसने तो आपकी वैल्यू चेंज कर दी। ठीक है, उसकी वजह से आपका टाइम पीरियड इंक्रीज हो गया, आपको पता भी नहीं चला। तो अब उसको आप माइनस नहीं कर सकते, वापस नहीं लेकर जा सकते, वो एड अप होता रहेगा। अगर दोबारा चल गई, आपको नहीं पता चला, तो 2-3 बार इस तरह एरर्स एड अप हो जाएंगे, लेकिन वो सब्ट्रैक्ट नहीं कर पाते हम उसे। ठीक है, जो गलती हो गई वो, मतलब उसको आप सॉरी करके और उस तरह से कवर करते हो, मतलब कि अब दोबारा नहीं करोगे आप, लेकिन एग्जैक्ट वो जो मोमेंट था, वो जो गुजर गया, उसको आप चेंज नहीं कर सकते। तो सेम यहाँ पर भी we can easily add all the errors, but we are not able to subtract them. So in uncertainty, always remember during subtraction operation, we always add up uncertainties errors. We are not going to subtract them. So uncertainty is very simple idea. We are going to use delta y, right? Delta y is the uncertainty value in y, that is equals to uncertainty in A plus uncertainty in B. ठीक है, so it will be equals to 0.3. So now for the first equation, your answer will be equals to 5.7 plus minus 0.3, and for the second one, 2.7 plus minus 0.3, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is the idea for the uncertainty. And now we have different examples to solve uncertainty. Like if I give you one example to solve, for example, we have a question, and the question is, let's suppose if we consider the values of R 1 and we have another value R2 for ring. So the values are given as, let's suppose, R1 is equals to 1.73 plus minus 0.01 centimeter, because now we are using real values, so we are also using unit with them. Secondly, R2 is equals to 2.57 plus minus 0.01 centimeter. Now, what you have to calculate? You have to calculate the value of T and delta T, right? and
Yes, sir.
T is equals to R2 minus R1. So you can solve this values by yourself. And
Wait, sir, what is, well, how do you know?
so the second category for the uncertainty is the application of multiplication and division operations. Because अगर आप errors को subtract नहीं कर सकते, so definitely we are not able to multiply them. और errors को तो multiply करने का मतलब एक concept अलग ही है. मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने एक mistake की और वो automatic multiply हो जाए, ठीक है, और वो multiply होती ही चली जाए या divide हो जाए. तो ये भी एक concept मतलब ना समझ आने वाले commonly. ठीक है, मतलब मैं आपसे कहूँ कि आपके errors multiply हो रहे हैं, तो आप अगेन सिंपल सी बात है कि अगर आपने 3 बार मिस्टेक की है तो वो 3 होगी. वो ऐसा नहीं होगा कि 1 × 2 2 × 3 तो 2 × 3 6 टाइम्स हो गई. ऐसा नहीं होगा. ठीक है. सो वो 3 एरर्स थे, वो 3 एरर्स ही रहेंगे अगर आपने 3 एरर्स किए थे. राइट. सो मल्टीप्लीकेशन और डिवीजन का भी कॉन्सेप्ट अगर आप देखो एरर्स में, सो दैट इज ऑल्सो नॉट पॉसिबल. राइट. सो for this we have to use different calculation method. So again we use variable, the same we use in the previous one. Let's suppose y is equals to a multiplied by b and y is equals to a divided by b. So again we use a very simple example to start solving this example number 1 for multiplication. Let's suppose the value of length is given 14.5 plus minus 0.1 centimeter. B is equals to 2.53 plus minus centimeter. And let's suppose we have to find out area, right? Because area is simply equals to length into breadth. So we have to find out area. Find area. So area is equals to length into breadth. So first of all, we have to multiply the principal values. 14.5.
14.5 into 2.53.
Yes. So first part is easy. And
And then the uncertainty is 0.12.
0.12. But now again the problem is we are in multiplication
Oh, so we also multiply the
phase.
uncertainty.
Now this is the important thing. We know that we are not able to multiply errors. So we have to do some different thing, because errors cannot be multiplied, errors cannot be divided, errors cannot be subtracted. So we have to use different concept for them. So what we have to do, we are going to use percentage error, right? That how much percentage error are there in the original value. Like agar 14.5 and there is a uncertainty of 0.1. So 0.1 14.5 की actual value कितनी बनेगी? Let's suppose if you have 100 rupees or like 10,000, and if I ask you to cut down 10% of your total money, so you know that what is the actual value of your 10%, right? So we are going to use the percentage concept in multiplication and division, right? लेट्स सपोज अगर आपके पास टोटल 1 लाख की वैल्यू है और आपसे कहा जाए कि इसमें 20% आपने कट करना है, तो वो डेफिनेटली क्या होगा? 20,000. राइट. 20,000 इज द 20% ऑफ योर एक्चुअल वैल्यू 1 लाख. राइट. लाइक 1,000 में से अगर हमने करना हो 20%, तो वो आपका 200 रुपीज बनेगा. सो इन
जी.
दिस वे वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द परसेंटेज. सो फॉर अनसर्टेनिटी we are going to use the formula of area, like A is equals to L into B, but we have to use percentage. Plus, so this percentage can be find out uncertainty value divided by true value, same uncertainty value divided by true value, plus uncertainty value divided by true value. So now you can simplify by yourself also. Delta A is unknown because area is not calculated yet, uncertainty in area, but the actual value of area is 36.685 is equals to 0.1 is the uncertainty in length divided by 14.5 plus 0.02 divided by 2.53. So after calculating and after solving whole this equation, so what is the answer we are getting for delta A?
1 second, so let me answer.
Yes.
0.543.
0.543. So now we are going to write answer. A is equals to 36.7, right? We can round it off to 36.7 plus minus. Again, we have to use same decimal points, right? We have only one decimal after, we have only one digit after decimal. So in uncertainty, we also need to write only 0.5. So now we are having same quantities after decimal, centimeter square. So this is called uncertainty. And they also ask you about one more thing that is called absolute uncertainty. If they ask you about absolute uncertainty, so absolute uncertainty can be find out like absolute uncertainty का मतलब ये है कि ये जो 0.5 है ये 36.7 का कितना वैल्यू बनेगी. ठीक है, सो अगेन यू हैव टू रिपीट द सेम थिंग. So absolute uncertainty means we are going to find out delta A, this one. Because first we calculated delta A, right? And now we are going to calculate delta A percentage. It means absolute uncertainty in the value of A. So this will be equals to delta A divided by A multiplied by 100. So as we already calculated 0.543, the value of A is 36.685. So absolute uncertainty will be equals to 1.4803. 2. Or you can also round it off to 1%. So basically, this 0.5 is actually the 1% of the whole value, right? So this is the way, this is the method to find out uncertainty in multiplication method. Okay.
Okay, sir.